बिटकॉइन का प्राइस 2021 में $60,000 के मार्क को ब्रीच कर गया। अकेले इंडिया में 100 मिलियन यानी कि 10 करोड़ से ज़्यादा क्रिप्टो करेंसी होल्डर्स हैं। In 2021, market valuation of all the cryptocurrencies touched, or I should say crossed, a staggering value of $2.5 trillion. Interesting, right? अगर आप क्रिप्टो करेंसीज में इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, करना चाहते हैं या फिर सिर्फ इसके बारे में जानना चाहते हैं, then watch this video. So the idea behind Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency is that it is a promise to create a payment system which is beyond the control of any government or any central bank. यानी कि मनी या वैल्यू एक्सचेंज करने का ऐसा तरीका जिस पे किसी भी गवर्नमेंट का या आरबीआई जैसे किसी भी सेंट्रल बैंक का कोई कंट्रोल ना हो। ये सुनने में बहुत ही रेवोल्यूशनराइजिंग लगता है, बड़ा क्रांतिकारी आइडिया लगता है, एंड दैट इज़ द रीज़न वाई इसको इतनी ज़्यादा अटेंशन मिली है, इतना ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंस मिला है पूरी दुनिया में। एंड टू गेट टू नो मोर, लेट्स स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग. So it all started in 2009 when somewhere in the world a shadowy figure hiding behind the name of Satoshi Nakamoto created the first ever Bitcoin. And the Bitcoin which he created, or all the other cryptocurrencies which followed the Bitcoin, are not like our regular coins, but these are just codes recorded in digital ledger, which gets longer and longer as more and more people use them. इन कोड्स और ब्लॉकचेन के बारे में हम वीडियो में आगे बात करेंगे, बट अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग फैक्ट इज़ दैट टू क्रिएट हिज फर्स्ट code or the first block, the message which Satoshi Nakamoto used was a very interesting clipping of a newspaper, and it was a message from his side which shows why he got the idea of creating Bitcoin and why it became so famous. 2008 में world was going through a very severe financial crisis, जिसमें कई गवर्नमेंट ने, स्पेशली यूएस गवर्नमेंट ने, कई कंपनीज को, कई बैंक्स को बेल आउट किया. द क्रिएटर ऑफ बिटकॉइन had put the newspaper headline in the first block of Bitcoin because he wanted to send a message. He wanted to show that people are looking for alternatives after the 2008 financial crisis. And to understand why he sent this message and why he chose to send the message by creating a Bitcoin, we have to first understand the idea behind money. Money has value because we agree that it does. एक 500 रुपये के नोट पे भी लिखा होता है that I promise to pay the bearer a sum of 500 rupees, और नीचे गवर्नर के साइन होते हैं, यानी कि there is a trust between the bearer and the central bank, that is RBI. Same way, मनी जो हमारी इकोनॉमी में फ़्लो करती है, वो फ्लो करती है थ्रू वेरियस बैंक्स एंड फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशंस. आप जो कैश डिपॉजिट करते हो, विड्रॉ करते हो, ट्रांसफ़र करते हो, NEFT, RTGS, वो सब बैंक्स के थ्रू होता है. एंड इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर द बेरर और द कस्टमर टू हैव फेथ दैट द बैंक्स लेजर्स आर प्रॉपर. नाउ ये फेथ जो था, ये थोड़ा सा हिल गया था ड्यूरिंग द 2008 फाइनेंशियल क्राइसिस, एंड इसी का रिजल्ट था the idea of cryptocurrency. So the creator wanted a system जहाँ पे किसी इंस्टीट्यूशन या किसी को भी ट्रस्ट करने की ज़रूरत ही ना हो. इसलिए these coins are registered on a revolutionary technology called as blockchain, where all the transactions are verified and logged on a network of computers across the world. And this process is known as mining. Now let's understand how mining process के दो basic purposes हैं. पहला है to put new bitcoins into circulation, and second है to verify the transactions on the network. Now simple way of blockchain working is, अगर कोई एक बंदा एक ट्रांजैक्शन करना चाहता है तो जितने भी माइनर्स नेटवर्क में हैं, they all are alerted. The first step these miners have to take is to verify whether the transaction is legitimate or not. एक बार ये checking हो जाती है for multiple cases, for example some thousands of cases, then उसका एक block create हो जाता है, और इस ब्लॉक को, इस माइनर को जो प्रीवियस ब्लॉक्स हैं क्रिएटेड उनके साथ अटैच करना होता है. दिस पार्ट इज़ अ लिटिल ट्रिकी बिकॉज अपने ब्लॉक को एग्जिस्टिंग ब्लॉक्स के साथ अटैच करने के लिए माइनर को एक न्यूमेरिकल प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करना पड़ता है. नाउ इट कुड बी वन माइनर, इट कुड बी अ ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल हु आर ट्राइंग टू माइन. whoever solves this problem the quickest, उसका जो ब्लॉक होता है वो एग्जिस्टिंग चेन के साथ अटैच हो जाता है एंड एक कंटिन्यूस ब्लॉक चेन क्रिएट होती जाती है. और जो भी माइनर सबसे क्विकेस्ट ये करता है उसको एक रिवॉर्ड भी मिलता है इन द फॉर्म ऑफ बिटकॉइंस. सो माइनिंग इज़ ऑल्सो अ वेरी lucrative thing to do. However, a lot of people in the world are criticizing the mining because it consumes a lot of energy. ये हो गया प्रोसेस. अभी वैल्यू पे जाते हैं. Now to keep the Bitcoin scarce and to help maintain its value, बिटकॉइन को एक कैपिंग दी गई है कि मैक्सिमम 21 मिलियन बिटकॉइंस क्रिएट किए जा सकते हैं, जिसमें से आज तक क्लोज टू 19 मिलियन बिटकॉइंस ऑलरेडी बनाए जा चुके हैं. फिर भी अभी तक बिटकॉइन इज़ नॉट क्लासिफाइड एज करेंसी और एज मनी. टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस, लेट्स गो बैक टू द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ मनी. Now, to classify anything as money, it has to serve basic three purposes. One is it has to serve as a medium of exchange. Two, it has to serve as a store of value and as a unit of account. Now, Bitcoin is not superior to the current solutions which we have in any of the above three criteria. For example, if I compare Bitcoin with or any cryptocurrency with gold को फिजिकल बेच के कुछ रेवेन्यू अर्न किया जा सकता है. however with Bitcoin that is not possible. If I compare it with US dollar or rupee, then there is no central bank which will support its value in case of any crisis. However, for a dollar or for rupee, there's always RBI which will support its value. So in सारे criterias में it is not superior to the current solutions which we have, and that is probably the reason why it has not been accepted as a mode of exchange. Another reason for it not being accepted as a mode of exchange is the very high volatility. We have seen in 2021 that the prices of Bitcoin went skyrocketing and crossed $60,000, and then a week later it dropped back down to close to $45,000. So it's very volatile, and कोई भी सेलर नहीं चाहेगा कि वो अपना कोई भी सामान बिटकॉइन के अगेंस्ट बेचे. रुपी के अगेंस्ट बेचना आसान है बिकॉज मुझे मालूम है कि 500 रुपये की वैल्यू आज भी 500 रुपये और कल भी 500 रुपये रहने वाली है. बट यही कॉन्फिडेंस बिटकॉइन में नहीं मिलेगा. एक ट्रेडर बहुत ईजिली बिटकॉइन में ट्रेड करना चाहेगा बिकॉज विद द रिस्क देयर इज़ अ पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ रिटर्न. बट फॉर अ सेलर he would not want to exchange his goods against. Also, Bitcoin is very inefficient when it comes to processing, as it can process only 10 transactions per second as compared to a Visa or a MasterCard, which currently hold the capability of churning or processing 25,000 transactions per second. So there also Bitcoin is not as feasible or more feasible with the current solutions which we already have, and that's why the acceptance is very low as a mode of exchange. However, what Bitcoin can do is become an investment option. We have already seen the number of people who are holding cryptocurrencies in India and many other countries. Retail investors are getting into Bitcoin. They are lot of people have become super rich. The next step the next progress which we have seen is also that even the banks, for example Morgan Stanley has entered this segment or this market by offering customers access to Bitcoin funds. Now, another aspect of Bitcoin is that most of the governments and central banks are not comfortable in allowing Bitcoins. Even Indian government ने कई बार कई indications दिए हैं कि they are not okay with Bitcoins because they are decentralized and unregulated. इसका एक बहुत बड़ा reason ये भी है कि if you go to the dark web, you will see that a lot of illegal things are priced in Bitcoin. So a lot of illegal exchanges are happening through Bitcoin. A lot of the investors are also very skeptical because there have been a lot of news of a lot of theft from crypto exchanges and a lot of frauds, and there is no central bank, there is no RBI, there is no government to protect the investors from these frauds or these thefts because crypto industry is not regulated. Further, other than governments and retail investors, a lot of economists think that or a lot of economics are comparing this with the tulip mania of 1630, जहाँ पे tulip bulb के प्राइस बहुत शार्पली हाई गए थे और उसके बाद एकदम से बबल बर्स्ट हुआ और गिर गए थे. And a lot of economists say that this Bitcoin is also a bubble which will burst, and a lot of people will have a lot of losses who are investing into it. So that is another angle of looking at the crypto market. However, as per me, the most interesting angle of this crypto currency or the Bitcoin is the fact that the creator, which is Satoshi Nakamoto, whoever he is, we do not know whether he is a person or if it's a group of people, but whoever the creator is, nobody still knows whether that person is still alive, still exists, but if he does, he is supposedly he owns more than 1 million Bitcoins, which will be worth more than 37 billion as of today's market valuation. And finding that person would be the most interesting part or the most interesting news about Bitcoins which we can hear. Now, talking about the future of cryptocurrency, I think there are three major stakeholders in the picture. One is the current crypto institutions, or the current crypto system, which is absolutely decentralized, and they want to keep it that way. Second stakeholders will be the major institutions like Facebook, who want to come up with their own digital currencies. And the third kind of stakeholders would be the governments or the central banks, who would be like, if there is anyone who should be running a digital currency, it should be us, because we already have the experience of running the normal the existing currency. So these are the major stakeholders, and talking about the future, I think in some form or another we will see crypto being domesticated like we have seen with other forms of technology in the past. I think the radical view is not something that we end up with in the end, and it's always a compromise between the new way of doing things and the old way of doing things, and something similar is going to happen with crypto. However, it does have a future.